You are still listening to your number one family radio, Inspiration 92.3 FM. This is the Tea Break. 𝐸𝐿 is the name of the program where we take you around the world of entertainment. My name is Beatrice. I've got Kafat here with me and some beautiful looking people here as well. We know that BBNAIJA Season 9 Lose Guard is currently on its final few days actually. And in week 9, Biggie told the housemates to freeze, and the former evicted housemate Ruthie, Chinwe, and Dami entered the house as ninjas. Biggie asked the housemates to nominate 2 housemates each for possible eviction. 9 individual housemates were up for eviction in week 9. They are Anita, Kassia, Nelly, Ocee, 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲, Topher, Victoria, and Wani. They were asked to stand up for possible eviction, and the unpaired housemates with lowest votes were evicted. Kassia, Ocee, and Topher, we have them here with us today. Everybody make welcome for Kassia, Ocee, and Topher. Hi, everyone.
Nice to be
here. How does it feel to be out?
Feels good.
Yeah. You guys stayed a while.
Yeah.
Against the house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you think you were going to leave this weekend?
This weekend I just passed.
Well, the time you were evicted.
Yeah, I was ready for anything, to be honest. And I didn't mind staying, I didn't mind leaving and my brother staying.
At least one person.
Yes,
staying.
exactly.
That's always a beautiful thing. How about you?
Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to leave.
Why?
My instincts is kind of strong.
A woman's instinct. How about you?
And then for me, I just prepared for it because my partner is there as well.
Okay.
So I just knew that it would have been one of us in the finals.
So the dynamics of splitting you guys up, how did you guys feel about that? Like you went in with a partner and then they disbanded that pair and everybody's flying solo now.
Yeah.
How did you feel, especially you that went in? Did you guys know that she was playing a game and she was married? Did you know?
He always
The evidence is
suspected.
there. I put it out there from the get-go.
He always suspected was.
I couldn't confirm 100%, obviously, but I knew.
They know something was going on between both of them.
I said, don't be surprised if you come out and you
And
find out that they're married.
these guys.
Married, not
Yeah.
dating?
No,
You
married.
knew. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So why did you think to reveal to Victoria first before telling the rest of the house?
Oh, well, Victoria is my friend. In fact, I consider Victoria as a sister. And it wouldn't be nice if she hears it from the house. Yeah, so I don't think she would have been happy with that. So because I want to maintain that friendship, I had to tell her.
I love you people's friendship. Like, it's
Thank
the
you
female
so
equivalent
much.
of a bromance. How did that begin? How did that start for you?
Okay, I connected with Victoria very fast because I found out that we kind of have a lot in common. Yeah.
Really? Like what?
Yeah,
Victoria is
like-
pretty laid back and you are all over the place.
Yes,
so.
like we've had like similar experiences in life.
Mm.
Yeah, like the fashion, a lot of things. Yeah.
Speaking of the fashion, did you find your creativity in fashion just from the tasks in the house, or you've always had like fashion skills? Because
Not
you were
just
quite...
fashion, not just fashion. I'm very, very creative. It's not just fashion for me. I can create other things like wall decor, lots of things. So it's
Beautiful.
not just fashion.
And they were very exquisite. So
Thank you so
big
much.
ups to you for that. Ocee. So you were saying you preferred it was you other than Ocee that left the house. Why? Do you think you are faring better outside, or Ocee is faring better by himself? Why exactly was that?
Yeah, it's just a twin thing. You know, I'm telling you, like, when you're a twin, you always feel like you can handle more than the other. You're just always more in support of the other person. So I honestly couldn't tell you how I was doing or how he was doing, but I figured he'd have more to offer in the final week than me anyway, so it was fun.
Why do you think so? Because I was going to ask you that. Do you think you were voted out at this point because you didn't have more to offer? Why exactly do you think you were evicted?
Look, when you're in there, you cannot predict what people are thinking. You don't know who likes you or you don't know who doesn't like you. I was just going on my own twin instinct that, okay, at this point...
These twin instincts. So be that we are individual people, we don't have instincts.
When she said woman instinct, it was like, ooh.
So which instinct do you have, Topher? What's your instinct?
Anita's
Anita's instinct. Sounds like the name of a movie. So your twin instinct just told you that you would fare better.
No, I said my twin instincts just told me that, listen, at this point, he would have more to offer. I thought his storyline, whatever it was, would have been more interesting than mine anyway, so...
Well, I don't think so, but I mean, if that's what you think, that's okay.
Yeah, clearly, that's what people like to see. Me, I was just a plain guy. I just fit in where I fit in, but he had all these narratives floating around him. I'm sure there are people that would have liked to see where it went, where it didn't go, even though I know it wasn't going anywhere, but yeah.
But eventually you had more to offer, and I'll come back to that. Let's talk to Topher. Topher, your bromance with Suj, oh my goodness, I wish I had a girlfriend that we were so tight like that. It was so admirable to watch you guys. How did it start? How long have you guys known each other for?
For a year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, for a year.
It feels like forever.
And with him, he made me learn that it's not about like how long you've known somebody. In 1 year,
absolutely,
having that friend can even come true for you more than the ones that you've known for years.
For sure.
And there was just that understanding. So yeah, he's my blood.
Well, let's talk about Anita. How did it start for you guys? When did you know she was day 1, day 2, day 3? When did that begin for you?
Thank you very much for that question.
So diplomatic and political about it. I love the way to answer this question.
So the thing is that first week, everyone could see the fire in my eyes apart from me.
Fire of love. I mean,
not the thing. So she looked good, can't lie, and everyone in the house can testify that Anita has that aura. I don't know if it's the way she walks, but when she walks, she's just like, who's that?
It's elegant.
Yeah, walking like that, super model on the runway. And then it wasn't just even that. From our first conversation, she was just so smart.
Right.
And I was just like, oh, so we started as friends, and then from there.
But you had a little stint with damning. Please tell us what that was. Clarify, because people are like, did you have a thing with her? Why is everyone, carrying it on their head like there was something when there was nothing? What was that? And he heaves a huge sigh. Tell us, Topher.
That was my friend.
Was your friend?
Yeah, she was my friend. What could have happened in 6 days? Come on, it was still early days.
Topher, come on. Sean said he liked money from day 2, so what could
I'm different for me, and for me, I made it clear that it was still early days. First week in the house, at least let people even know my name. Let people even know my name, and then I knew her friend from outside, so yeah, it was very easy to speak to her. So yeah, that she was cool.
So did you find it awkward that people were coming at you like, why did you hug her like that? Because I personally didn't think you did anything wrong.
Thank you very much. You're my guy. Yeah. God bless you. Finally, that's somebody that has my own.
Because it was just obvious that you were just welcoming them back like you would anybody else. Yeah. So what was the drama? Then he was like, why? No, see, I was very put off by that whole exchange.
So the thing is that in that house, I even noticed something.
Tell us.
What we had was everyone's business, which is cute as well.
What you and who had?
Me and Anita.
Okay, right.
So everyone, they were like so protective of.
Absolutely.
You guys, you can't be doing this, and everyone had so much to say about that scenario. But for me, I was just telling them that that's how I'll welcome back a friend that God has given a chance to play a second time.
So far for president, please, everybody.
Vote me, please.
I feel like the misconception came from, the back and forth with your age. Maybe people thought, oh, you lied about something once, so maybe you're being sketchy. Why was there, up and down about your age? Waiting day, age is just a number. Why did you do that?
Thank you very much for your last statement. You're really saying the right things. You're actually really saying the right.
Did you think she wouldn't want you if she knew that you were younger?
No.
So why was that?
So the thing is that there was a conversation before even entering the house about the whole age thing. Entering the house, we didn't want to look a certain way. And even entering the whole ship or the whole love dynamics wasn't even in my own plan.
Right.
Because me, love, cooking, and all of this, I was like, no. No. I'm just going to do me, be Topher in the house, and then that happened. And then I was in that crossroad of, do I spill that secret to her? Do I come out? And then I'm sure you've heard about the concierto spirit.
What is that? Tell us, President Topher.
So the spirit of confusion. Yeah, because I had the chance to eventually just tell her the truth. Confused. I was confused, and I just agreed to the age that someone already told her.
I love you so much. You just agreed to the age. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Kassia. Yeah. Did you feel that at any point you wanted to reveal your truth so that you could be freer with your husband around the house? Why did you think to take it to the last day?
We made a decision before we entered the house. We made a decision that at some point we would reveal it to the house.
But it's one thing to make that decision and then get into the house and you see your man every time. You can't even hug him. You can't do anything. Was it hard for you? How was it for you? Tell me.
It was hard. I can't lie.
So how
It
did
was
you
hard,
cope?
being that one of my love language is physical touch. So
Talk to me.
most times I just want to grab his butt.
I know. Eventually, we saw a lot of that happen.
Were you sleeping?
You guys didn't know anything. You didn't know anything.
So it was really hard. So when I found Victoria, Victoria was like, okay, since I couldn't
Just
deal with
throw all your affection into her.
yes,
Yeah.
so that was it
So
for
do you
me
feel
and
like the
Victoria.
process brought you to closer? Was there anything you learned that was different that you didn't know before about Kelly?
I don't think there was
For
anything
sure?
different.
Not
Yeah,
a tiny little thing.
nothing
Big
at
Brother
all.
had a lot of good things to say about him. He's a good man. He's such and such. I mean, you knew all of that, right?
he's a sweet man.
Beautiful.
Thank
Ocee.
Hello.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you have a partner outside the house?
Yes, I do.
You do? I see what you're saying with his full chest. Okay, so you said that's the reason you didn't explore a romantic connection with anyone.
But that wasn't the only reason. I didn't.
You didn't fancy anybody. So if you were not single, you would not.
I don't know, because I went there with tunnel vision, so I wasn't even looking like that. But the way the house is, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can end up just liking somebody for whatever reason. At some point, physical attraction was not even that important anymore. But I just had tunnel vision. Like I said, I already had somebody serious outside.
Okay, tunnel vision. Let's talk about your bestiship with the checkers. Who are you closer to, Onyeka or Chizoba?
I was closer to Chizoba.
You're closer to Chizoba. Okay, so Ocee is closer to Onyeka. Oh, let's talk about that dynamic. How did you guys get pretty close?
Who, me and Chizoba?
Yeah.
Well, she's a good listener. She's a very nice, caring person. So she was always somebody that provided a different dynamic to my brother. Because obviously my brother was my duo.
Right.
In there, he's a guy. We share the same thought process, so it wasn't everything I could go and talk to him about and get the right answer. But she was nice to me as well. I know she cared for me in the house too. So naturally, we just became closer.
Right. Speaking of duo, do you think there would have been anybody else you would have wanted to be a pair with if it wasn't Ocee? Also,
if it wasn't
Ocee. And had you guys tried to be in Big Brother individually before?
No. The first time we ever tried was for this one, and we tried because this one was a dynamic duo type of situation. So your question was
if there was anybody else you would have picked.
From the housemates
Leave
that
all
were
these
there.
twin instincts, I beg. Take another person outside.
Yeah, did I say? I'm thinking now. You asked me a question. I'm saying you want me to pick somebody else from the house.
No. Like in your life that you would
in my
have gone
life.
to the house with other than Ocee.
Probably not. No.
Okay. So I feel like the whole thing with Ruthie, right? I don't know whether to say a bit out of character, or why would you say you reacted that way? Because you're always very laid back, never get into conflict. So that actually surprised us and the housemates as well.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what type of character you have, you can always time switch up or switch down. And that was just the case. There was small alcohol in the system at that time as well. Things needed to be sorted, and people got the content that they wanted, apparently.
All right, so we're going to wind up. I'm just going to ask you guys a few questions. Big Brother is over. You entered a different person. You're done. You're out. A different person, obviously more popular. We know who you are now. What's next steps for you?
For me,
What were you doing before you entered the house?
I was into fashion and I worked for a global PR agency.
You were not a model.
No.
You should be a
but
model. But what's next?
My one line again, which I'll elaborate. Same scripts, higher scale, more grounds. So what that means is I would still be able to do things I used to do before, like running the fashion company, but I'll do it on a very higher scale.
Because you have the platform.
I have the platform now, and hopefully upscale the NG I used to run against. I used to fight against Instagram vendor scams. So if not for Nigeria, at least cover Africa as well. And then, like you said, modeling, acting, covering more grounds in the entertainment scene as well.
Open to other opportunities that might end up coming your way?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Madame.
Nah.
Looking all glammed up and beautiful.
Thank you
What's
so
next
much.
step for you?
I believe everyone already know I have an hair care brand, K Extra Botanica.
I mean,
Extra.
Okay.
So the plan is to grow my brand to an international level, actually. Then aside from that, I also want to go into the fashion industry and the entertainment industry, acting to be precise. And aside from that, Kelly Ray always wanted us to have like an NGO. Yeah, so I believe with this platform right now, we'll be able to achieve that.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir.
So me and my brother, let me even speak for myself. I was already had one foot in the entertainment industry. Like we have a movie coming out as well, so I'm still going to be in there. I was doing some nightlife things as well, but I think me and my brother would like to go more into legacy projects like leadership initiatives, working with governments, trying to develop the community, the country, and build our brand across the continent. That's where our focus is on right
Absolutely. I like where your minds are at and what your what your plans are. Everybody had a goal going into the house, what you wanted to achieve, and you guys can say that you achieved that.
Yeah.
What you wanted.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you
Thank
very
In
you
all
much.
your future endeavors and
Thank
all the
you.
things that you want to do.
Thank
And
you
that will
so
be
much.
saying, hey, we interviewed them at some point. Don't forget that. All right. So where can they find you on social media?
On Instagram at Topher Jobasi, and on X I am _TopherJ.
All right. You?
On Instagram, Kassia _KX. Business account, K Extra Botanica.
K Extra Botanica.
Botanica.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you?
Okay, for me on Instagram is at Ocee and 𝐒𝐍𝐿 and at 𝐒𝐍𝐿 Twins, and on X it's at Ocee and 𝐒𝐍𝐿, but 2 E's, and at 𝐒𝐍𝐿 Twins.
All right, fantastic. I wish you all the best. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for coming
very
in.
much.
Thank
We
you.
gotta
for
go.
having
Coming up
us.
at 10:30 is Premier League Zone, and at 11 o'clock it'll be time for Wellness Wednesday. Don't go anywhere. Stay close.